video, we'll show you how to prepare a battery. This one will be a 6-volt classic style battery, non-maintenance free. You're going to need a battery charger, some paper towels, gloves, safety glasses, and the scissors. We'll start in, we'll open up the package. Right here we're working with a Parts Unlimited 6-volt battery. This particular unit comes with acid in the box, but not in the battery. So here we'll show you the contents. We've got the drain holes, any screws or nuts, and then we have the acid. Now I know it seems redundant, but it's always a good idea to read these assembly instructions. It's got the details that you're going to need for this particular battery type. Some of the gems are how long do you need to wait after you put the battery in to seal it, to cap it, and also how long do you need to wait once you have it filled to charge it. Well, we've got all our parts out, let's get started. Set our instructions aside here so we can follow them as we go along. We'll get our parts and pieces out of the packaging bags here. We've got the nuts and bolts to hook it up to the wire harness. Put those aside, won't use for now. We want to get our fill hose out. This is the hose that's going to go from the acid container, so we can get it in here and fill up each individual bag. And we've got the vent tube or the drain tube that'll be installed onto the battery once we're ready to install it on the motorcycle. So I'm going to start opening up the battery acid here, so I'm going to get these safety glasses on. Now it seems redundant, but you really want to wear these safety glasses, especially when you start putting this tube on here. If this starts flipping around, really easy to get acid in your eyes. So take our scissors, open up the packaging, sealed acid. So here we have the acid we're going to need. We have our fill tube. A lot of times they come kind of kinked from packaging. Make sure that we open that up a little bit here to try to get her back around. Now, the first step we're going to want to do is we're going to remove a little bit, I would say about 1/8 to 1/4 of the tip of the acid. Careful not to, you see how it kind of splashed a little bit? Another reason for safety glasses. We'll get the tube onto the top of the acid. Should press it on good firmly. You got a good seal to the battery cap, or the acid cap on the battery. And it has a neat little reminder here of what to do. Now again, read the instructions. So it says remove and discard red vent plug before filling with acid. So now that we did that, we're going to want to tear off the sticker. And we're going to want to get these little plugs out. Now, sometimes these can be in there pretty good. You can always use a little needle nose to help you get those off if you can't fit your fingers in there. So, alright, we're going to want to take these off, put them aside because we're going to reuse these to put them back on once we fill each bay up with acid. Now, on one side of the battery you'll see the fill level. So you have your upper level and your lower level. So when we fill that up, you're going to want to make sure you're in a level space. We have the upper level, the lower level. The lower level would be where you would need to fill. We have our upper level where that you want to fill the battery to. Now when you fill, you want to make sure you're in a nice level spot. So as you fill each cell bay, you can see exactly where you need to be. So now we're going to get ready to fill each one of these battery cells. So they got this tube size, it's just the right size to get inside there. And you're going to want to watch very carefully as you start filling it, the level. Just gently squeeze the acid container. Careful removing the hose here so it doesn't snap back and splash acid in your eyes. And as it's filling the plates inside, it will start bubbling out, and you'll need to check this level one more time before you cap it. Once we've got the first one done, we can start with the second one and then the third. Alright, now that we've got it full, you're going to want to gently back and forth to get some of the air bubbles out. And also, for the first time, you're going to want to let the battery sit for about an hour to let the electrolyte acid immerse into the plates. Now before we charge, or get ready to charge, we're going to want to make sure that this is the last time you're ever going to add electrolyte acid to the battery. You're going to want to top these guys off, and then we're going to want to seal it. We're going to want to put the caps back in. Now, while you're waiting that 60 minutes, you need to keep these off to allow the battery to off-gas. We're going to let this sit for 60 minutes. Alright, now that we've let the battery stand for 60 minutes, we can see, looking at the levels, how the levels have dropped drastically. Well, the air bubbles have been releasing and the fluid's been absorbed into the matting. So we're going to want to take our acid here, and we're going to want to top off the levels, for the last time before we... Now that we've completed our topping off process, we're ready to add the caps. We'll take our caps that we set aside before when we first opened the battery, and we'll line them up, press the caps in. Making sure that they're good and tight. And now the battery is ready to be installed in the bike. Before we put it into the battery box or the frame, we want to make sure we get the drain hose installed. That's ready to go. So in the original Trail 70, it's kind of a bugger to charge these guys up, to get the gator clips onto these pins to charge it. So the trick is, with these batteries, is that when we plug in our clip, you can accidentally hit the positive and negative lead. So the trick is, you're going to want to take off the positive lead here with the fuse, remove the fuse, and you're going to separate the two. We're going to want to put the positive over here. Try not to touch any metal. And we're going to take the plug, and we're going to find the negative lead, and we're going to put the gator clip over the plug and make sure we've got good contact with the spade connector in there. Now that we have our leads properly connected, we take our battery tender 6-volt DC charger, plug her into the wall. Now that the battery indicator on our battery tender is green, we're ready to install a battery. Alright, now we're ready to put the battery back into the bike. Now we've got our vent and drain hose already routed through the frame to the exit point. We've inspected our rubber bumpers onto our battery basket, and we're good to go. So we're going to put this back in here. We're going to install the drain hose back onto the battery. We're going to take our battery band, install that back onto the bike. Careful to route the wires out of the way so they don't get hit. We're going to want to plug it back into the main harness. Again, making sure that you get good engagement into the plug. Set it aside, out of the way. And that's the install. Thanks for watching. You can find any more of these parts on our website, trail-buddy.com, or like us on Facebook. Thanks for watching.